I just wanted to talk about something that just happened. So I've been streaming on this online platform called Joystick for a bit, and like I put $10 on the Wi-Fi, right, when it first started, and I got like an Xfinity Pass, so it gives me a month of like Wi-Fi. So I start streaming, and I start generating their online currency and stuff like that, and I'm like, great. So I'm going to use the money from this platform. I'm going to use it to pay itself, and like I'm going to use it to like grow the stream or whatever. So like a week goes by, another week, just like trying to figure out like how their in-thing currency works, and it's just like you have to have a minimum of this before you can cash out, and like and then it's just like you need like to wait this amount of time or that amount of time. It's just like all over the place, and I was just like, whatever. So it's like week 3, and I'm just like, all right, I have the minimum, so I can cash out now. And I try to like go cash out, but their entire website is crashing, keeps going down, right? So like I can't withdraw. So miss the deadline. And then I try to withdraw again, right? And now it's telling me that it's going to take like another 8 days, which, because I was already negative 30 and like had been like at 0 for a bit now, and I was sort of like relying on that like a couple weeks ago. So I went into their developer chat on Discord, because that's what they prefer, and I was just like, hey, this is my issue, whatever, and I was like, I was pointed, but I don't think I was a dick about it. I was firm, right? No developer and the Joystick developer team like interacted with that post. They ignored it, right? Ignored it all night, all day. So when I went to go check on it periodically throughout the day, seeing what's going on, just like, is this developer dude just a dick who's ignoring me? It's just like, no, this developer dude, was probably sleeping at that time, and then he was now awake, and he's like working on a bunch of other people's problems. So I went in there, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna give kudos to this developer guy, and I was just like, kudos to like the developer for like handling everybody's problems, whatever. And I was just gonna come in here and be spiteful, but like now I can't, as a joke, And then like someone after that was just like, yeah, we have a great developer team, and as a friendly reminder, spite is not allowed here. And like that pissed me off, because that was a control mechanism. That was taking a dog's nose and rubbing it in shit. And I was just like, no, you are not going to be doing that to me. So then he went and block that message. And I'm just like, no, you're going to take accountability for your actions. You're not going to just do that and just like delete it so nobody can see it. And they're just like, this is your warning. And I was like so scared, and then just like blocked me. And I want to say about this, right? If there is someone and like they talk shit to you first and they don't want to take it back and they want to abuse their power, well, there's nothing I can do about that, right? So that's them, and that's the world that we live in, right? That you're going to see that everywhere. But like, I don't have to be there, and I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to try to be there. I was thinking about like growing on there and like, becoming like huge and like, helping them like make money and stuff. No, I want nothing to do with them. I hope that their entire platform continues to like have the problems that they're having. Like whoever is DDoSing like their site, I support them. I hope that they continue doing that. I hope that their entire thing just like crashes and burns, because I don't like the model, because it's got too many middlemen, not to mention just like I don't like the energy that's there, it's just like turning people into lesser versions of themselves, like I'm not saying that you can't be horny, you can't be excited or whatever, but it's just like the baseline form of these people, I don't think it's really not all of them, of course. Like, I've met a lot of like good people on there, but like I'm like going to like different chat windows, and I'm just like, who comes in here? You know, it's just there's no real people. You know, it's all like, like fake like bots, like animations and stuff like that. Not that I don't like it. I do like it, but I'm just like, none of it's real. None of it's real. And it's just like, it's all fake, and they're just trying to get money out of you guys, and it's just like, have some self-respect. Anyway, that's how I feel. So I'm not streaming on Joystick anymore because, like, I'm gonna continue just having self-respect for myself. You know, I'm not gonna let other people just like walk all over me because they feel like they can. They can't. And I understand that right now I don't have much power in life and I don't have much ability to do anything. But the wheel of fortune will change for me. Anyway, that's all.